What is going on, everyone? NASCAR Joshua 5 here, and recently Automobilista 2 just had another update, and we have some new Formula 1 cars to try. So we have a couple that recreate the 1995 season, and we have one car that recreates the 2014 to 2016 era. So, and there's also a bit of a restructuring as well. So we have the Formula Edge, which kind of replaces because it was just the Formula V12 before, which was just the 1995 Ferrari 412 T2, which was unlicensed, but it was basically that car. And now that car has a couple of contenders to go alongside of it. We have it's now called the Formula Edge class. So we have the V10 version and the V8 version. So there's two different engine combinations because back in the early 90s, we had a lot of different engines on the grid. We had we had one V12. If you recreate the 1995 season, there was one V12 engine, which was the Ferrari, and then there was a few V10s in there, like the Benetton and the Williams that had the Renault engine. And then we had a couple of V8 cars, like the Minardi had the V8 as well. So the 1995 season of F1 racing just got a lot better with this update. It's been really fun to check out. I can't wait for the skin packs to get released. We do have a skin pack for the Formula Hybrid Gen 1, which is the 2014 to 2016 era of the early hybrid F1 cars. So that recreates that era as well. So we've got quite a bit of a stacked F1 lineup in this game. It was already a really good F1 simulator, and now it's an even better F1 simulator. And I believe there are still some new F1 cars to come later on this year, I think. There is the recreation of the 2004 or 5, I think, F1 cars, as well as the 2007 or 2008, I think. So still plenty of F1 cars to go. So this game kind of has it all. It has NASCAR, it has F1, GT racing, like it pretty much has anything you can think of. So I really love this game. It's one of my favorite games to play. Handles really good with the controller. But anyway, also I apologize for the frame rate. I was downloading a game while playing this game and recording, so I was doing a lot on my computer at once, so it definitely hurt the frame rate a little bit. But anyway, we're going to check out all three cars here today. I'm not going to show the Formula V12 because we already know what that car sounds like and what it looks like in the game and everything. But we're going to go through a test day here, and we're going to try out the new cars. And thankfully, you can organize the cars by the type of cars that they are. So you can do Formula cars here. And we're going to check them all out. So here's the new rebranded Formula Edge. We have the Model 1, which is like I said, the V12, which is basically the Ferrari. We have the V10 version here, which really looks like the Benetton. The rear of the car has the rear wing like the Benetton, and then the front of the car looks more like the Williams, I'd say, back then. And then we have the V8 version here, which, like I mentioned before, it was the Minardi, and I think the 40 Ford is how you say it. Yeah, the cars sound very accurate. They sound just like they would have back then. And here is the Formula Hybrid Gen 1. Of course, I have the 2016 skin pack somebody already made, and it has all the cars. And I have it set to be the the Spanish Grand Prix cars. These are all the paint schemes and the liveries, I should say, that ran in the Spanish Grand Prix from 2016. So it was pretty cool to see, and really nice that AMS2 continues to add a lot of cool content. Of course, the last update they did was right before Christmas when they added the NASCAR content. So yeah, these F1 cars are really fun to drive, and we're going to check them all out here today. I'm just going to do a couple laps with each car. I'm not going to do a race or anything like that. If you'd like to see a race, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I will let you all hear the sounds of these cars. They're really good. So the V10 cars sound like V10 cars, and the V8 cars sound like V8. So they sound just like what you would expect in real life. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay, and let me know what else you'd like to see at AMS2 or anything else. And yeah, catch you later, everybody.